So I started my career out making these big epic videos that I haven't been doing in a while. And it's not that I don't intend on working on them. Actually, they were the thing that I planned on doing from the very beginning, and I still want to do them. But why they haven't come out is a little complicated. I guess to sort of generalize it, I have an aversion to work. I love playing and goofing off way too much. And it's not that I'd always want to play around if I had the choice. I tried that for about a month and I got very tired of it. It's more that I feel like I already work too much. I work an 8-hour job 5 days a week, sometimes more depending on what they need. And then I come home to mostly sleep, run errands, and then any other social obligations I might have. And on top of that, trying to put in enough time for me to fool around so I can keep my sanity, and then add essentially a second job on top of it. That can be pretty overwhelming, especially for me. It doesn't take much for me to feel suffocated under the workload. The best analogy I can make for it is how Allie felt when she was trying to fast track. That's exactly me. Just feeling like you constantly have no time for fun. There's always something to be working on, especially in a creative field like making videos. There's always something to make a video about, so why am I not working on it? Just something in the back of my mind like, I could be working now. Why am I playing Sims? Why am I doing this thing that I know I enjoy when I could be trying to further my own career? And because of this continual weight that I'm always trying to just sort of push off of me, I end up doing just the bare minimum of work, which for me at least is making a video and having it come out every week. And then trying to fill the rest of my time up with things to keep my sanity, which unfortunately discludes working on scripts or editing for my bigger projects. And then another issue that I have, it's a little more difficult to explain. It's like there's this sort of mountain that I have to climb in order to get something done, even when it's the easiest of things, like record audio, edit that audio, which I know I can do in a fairly short amount of time, not even a full night's work. It just seems near impossible for me. It's like there's this ginormous mountain in front of me that I need to climb on my own in order to get this thing done. Or I could just not even try at all. I could do something else and just give up. And while so far I've not entirely given up, I've not made very much progress on any of the bigger stuff that I want to do. Just because my brain sort of cracks about how much work there is, even when there's not that much. And by doing so, it raises the activation energy needed to start to get anything done. Instead, I spend more time just laying in bed thinking, I don't want to do this, and trying to force myself to have the energy to just get up and go do it. And I think the worst part about all of it is I know I can do it. It's not that hard. I know how to write a script. I've got the basic outline in my head for the most part, and I know the things that I'm talking about inside and out, but just doing it is the problem. And then I guess the third biggest thing that prevents me from being more productive is I just don't like video making in general. Really, the thing that I like about making videos is just having the videos, having an outlet to discuss my thoughts and opinions and being able to put them out there on the internet. Of the whole process, I guess other than that, I kind of like recording audio, but I don't necessarily like having to put on a performance and try to get each take exactly right. I like more of the interaction with people, discussing my opinions, and just being someone that people want to listen to. But I've long come to terms with the fact that if I try to make the things that I love into my job, they are going to oftentimes feel like work. So there's nothing I can do about that. I want to reiterate again that none of this is to say that I'm giving up on my canon reviews or on my Degrassi retrospective. Cross my fingers, I want to have the next installment of the Degrassi retrospective out by the end of the year. I don't know if that's going to happen, but my hope for next year is to be at a point where I do one big video a month, and then every week of that month, besides when I release the big video, I keep doing the smaller videos talking about Degrassi and possibly even getting into discussion about some things in musicals. One of the things I've been dying to talk about is the craziness and the confusion that is Ado Annie in Oklahoma. drama, but that video is not going to come out until after I've sort of pieced together my thoughts on what's going on there. I sort of come up with a new theory about it every time, so I'll get back to you on that. Thank you very much for consuming this video, and until next time.